We're live. Hey guys, Jeremy here with I Come Here for the Food. We're at Islands of Adventure today. Well, I'm at Islands of Adventure doing a solo trip. And I do apologize guys, I am a little bit late. Almost 50 minutes late actually. I ran into some traffic, some issues with my my annual pass. I ran the gamut today. But I hope you all are doing well. As it is a beautiful day here in Orlando, although it is easily 95 degrees. Yeah, I read somewhere that the feels like is supposed to be around 110, somewhere around there. It doesn't feel like 110, it feels like 95 to me. Anyway, it has been a while since I live streamed from Islands of Adventure, guys. Sometimes I do have some issues with the Wi-Fi here, so I will try to re-upload this live stream if it saves anyway. My last live stream did not save to my phone, so I wasn't able to do a replay. So we'll see if it works this time. Guys, we're gonna do like a quick lap around the park and then we're gonna duck into some stores and see some things. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been here. I only plan on being here for about 2.5 hours, maybe a little bit longer. I need to actually, the real world has a little bit of a calling for me this afternoon. So I figured I'd do some amusement park before the real world stole me away for the rest of the day. And unfortunately, guys, if you are a member, I'm not going to be able to do a member stream today, since this is going to be pretty much right up until I have to go home,
It's a wonderful adventure where you walk the same route. Come on in and buckle up tight. Stay in your seat and enjoy the vacation ride.
And if y'all are in the chat, can you do me a favor, just say hello so I know that the chat is working today. My phone line. I think my phone got a little bit wet and I've got a little bit of an issue with it, but it hasn't been too bad. I think I've only been here once since Poseidon's Fury's closed. I'm kind of curious if there's been any update about what that is to become. I honestly haven't heard a whole lot, though I've kind of stayed away from social medias for a little while. Well, speak of the devil, I almost walked right past it, so it's... Yeah, this has always been one of my favorite areas of all of Universal. The ride kind of sucked, but I love looking at the area. It's so cool. In the I call it a tribute store, but I don't think that's technically what it is. But I'm gonna stop in there real quick and just get out of the heat for just a second and see if any of the Halloween Horror Nights stuff is in there. I guess there is an outside chance too that I'm going to run into John himself, a friend of the channel. Like, I know he's here. Oh, that's a cool shirt.
Get away!
I wonder if Brittany would like that shirt. How are you doing today? Wolfman's kind of cute. this do? This is a $37 shirt. But I like that. Alright, let's get back on the road here. Got Hagrid's is up. Let's see. Okay, 75 minutes. She wouldn't be too upset about that.
Over there. Your bike adventure? Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna sneak behind. Maybe not. And everyone's hanging out in every little bit of shade. I'm gonna sneak behind here real fast and see if I can get the Wi-Fi to reconnect.
Is she going?
Alright, let's see. I'll find it. Alright, I think I'm good. Guys, I think I got it to connect. I'm gonna sneak right through here. This AC feels one.
Ribs, how much are you on? Potato wedge.
Excuse me. Whew, all right, I think I got that figured out.
I saw it the other day. I was like, I know this.
Okay, I thought I had it figured out, but it looks like it's dipping down again. There are a couple of dead spots here at Universal. That's why I kind of don't live stream from this park as much. The studio side's fine. Keep stopping in the middle of the walkway. Hey, there you are. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Oh man, it's hot.
I hear you're... Dude.
45 minutes for Velocicoaster is not bad.
It's because you melt on the way in there.
I'm sure.
Like I told somebody today, you and I started complaining about how it was.
Yeah, well, I got your tweet, so.
Yeah. Seriously, I was doing all the media stuff, taking all the photos, writing all the stuff from the media event, because today's media day for Minions Blast opening officially tomorrow. Officially.
Right.
And so I was typing up stuff, and then I was like out in the sun, send it out, throw my bag away. Okay, I got to go check on stuff. I went to go check on merch at MIB, because you never know what's going to be in there. I was like, oh my gosh, it must be 58 degrees in here.
I had to stop in at a couple of places just to get out of the heat for a second, but the Wi-Fi is driving me crazy, like usual
Well,
here.
it's islands.
Yeah. Well, I stepped into I call it it's not the tribute store, but it's like the tribute store.
The All Hallows Eve,
Yeah.
whatever.
I just call it a tribute store.
Yeah.
That actually felt really good in there. But
Yeah, I try to cut Comcast a little bit of a break on the fact that they can't get this part to work because when it was built, because I've written way too many times this week, MCA owned it, and then we go into Seagram zoning it, and we go into just terrible ownership after terrible ownership.
Yeah.
Comcast bought it. So there wasn't a great deal of long-term planning.
so what was your impression of Minions?
Of Minion Blast?
Yeah, did you like it?
It's exactly what I thought it would be. It's an attraction designed for everyone. If you're looking for thrills, that's not what you're going to get.
Nope.
So, but
I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.
Universal Orlando needs attractions without height requirement,
That's true.
and that does not
true.
have a height requirement. And it's their third attempt to create a everybody can ride people eater.
Yeah.
And the first two have been abject failures, like Fast and Furious, Jimmy Fallon. I mean, that's why
Let me
they were
swap
built.
you sides.
That's why they were built. They were built to eat people, because that's studio's problem. When
Yeah.
it's busy, there's no place for people to go.
Well, they got rid of like all of the behind the scenes kind of stuff
Yeah.
for back in the day. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah, we need.
Can you see if my chat's working?
It was working when do you have my message about seeing you from the bridge?
No.
Okay, then your chat's not working. Because when you went to the patio, that's when I was going over the bridge.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting any messages, so. Oh wait, there it is. I must have accidentally swiped left on my.
Yeah, you gotta be careful in modern day swiping left and swiping right. Be careful. I don't want to tell Britt.
Okay, so hold on, let me catch up on these chats real fast.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna sneak into Outfitters. Man, you can't walk very far without needing to get inside. Yeah, right? Okay, let's see. Hello, just watching without work. So it's like crowd day. I had rain come through this morning, so it's like 83. Okay, yeah, I got one now.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been walking at noon every day for 2 miles outside, and I mean, it's all right, but by the time I'm done, it's only 30 minutes, and I'm back inside.
Now, in fairness, I would definitely give you a 3-3. You tend to limp out with the heat a little quicker than the average person. However, today, we have been over record highs for days.
A lot of times when you say that, this is what it feels like.
I know.
You're like, oh, I'm in Indiana or Illinois. You're a big
No.
sissy.
Well, I was fine all last week. I was like, no big deal. Then it wasn't until Tuesday. Which was also the Animal Kingdom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The problem is the humidity's been really high.
Right. I'm going to work my 4 hours in Animal Kingdom when I'm getting out of here.
Like I haven't really been keeping up so much with the Orlando's weather because I don't live here.
It's
But,
been bad.
I know like we're right around average, but the humidity's been over.
There's a minor hit.
Has it? Okay.
How low the record is. It's like 99. We think there has to be a day rate.
Be careful. I've noticed this, especially in the last year. They are comparing the feels like temperature to the actual temperature.
I'm well aware of that, which is why I scoff at these people.
Yeah. So yesterday, I was in St. Pete. I went for a walk. It was 87 degrees, but the weatherman was like,
Yes.
"Be careful! It's 110 degrees out there." Like, no, it isn't. It's 87.
It's 87.
And the feels like says it's 110,
Right.
but
We're not arguing it's unfair. It's a conversation.
Right.
To exaggerate the stats.
exactly.
Right. Whereas on these records, it's 50. The Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Well, when you're here, you want to know what it feels like this.
Yes. I can tell, especially back here today.
Yeah. Which is super weird.
It's even early for this.
Not even that it's weird. It started on a Thursday.
Yeah. Some of still started on Wednesday.
I would rather start on Wednesday than
Yeah, the
Thursday.
Thursday didn't make much sense to me, but
And my mom's a teacher, so she's
sure
like,
it's to rearrange for Labor Day, stuff like that. But so you know that these families you've seen,
Oh, I don't want to wait.
you know they're not from Florida.
right.
So you're like, I know you came here, but you thought it'd be a little slower. It is a little slower than it was last week. A little.
How was Animal Kingdom? Was it pretty slow?
It looked like exactly like it was supposed to. You know, using the touring plan system, 5 to 7. A lot of water.
So it was a little bit busier than the week before. Because Thursday wasn't busy at all. Like we got there before we started live streaming. We were there for a little bit, and I mean,
Well, it is hard to chart Animal Kingdom because there's sections where it's dead and sections where it's full.
well,
It's kind of hard to chart.
we almost went on Flight of Passage because it was less than a 30-minute wait,
Right.
and that never happens during the daytime. But Brittany was like, I want to try some snacks real quick and try some other things,
Hold
and
on, Brittany, want to try some snacks?
dude, we ate so
What?
much crap on Thursday. It wasn't even funny. Like so
I
much.
was shocked by these words you're saying out loud.
Well, we did an hour and 15-minute member stream, and we are you getting something or? Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm working.
No, you're good.
Okay, we're good.
We tried like 4 or 5 things in an hour.
So I do have bad news. The Dole soft serve at Universal is on at the dollar.
I don't like it as much. It seems like it's. This is saying something because Disney's super sweet. It tastes. To me, it feels more sweet than the Disney version.
You have Twinkies or sauce?
I've had it from both.
I have that.
Well, so and to be fair, I tried Wimpy's like long before I went on the keto diet,
Right.
and I tried Schwab's after I was on it. So,
That's fair.
so is there any new snacks, treats, things here that anyone needs to be aware of?
Not really. They're holding out for the HHN stuff.
For the what?
For the HHN stuff.
Oh, HHN.
So like my media colleagues are all at the Pink Chair preview event right now.
Okay.
We're gonna get a preview of all the HHN food.
Yeah, RG, you're right. It seems like well, everyone's always in Hogsmeade. Now, where's the AP lounge at again?
Keep going.
This whole section, it just blurs together to me all the time. I've heard like really bad things about I've only been in it once. I didn't really mind the the AP Lounge when I was in it, but I like the old one more.
Right, I mean, it's really not a big change from the old one.
I think just the location.
Yeah.
I think the other one was just easier to access.
Yes, exactly. The average annual pass person is visiting the festivals and the special events, and they're all at the other park.
Yeah.
That's right here.
Do they have any magnets or anything?
I don't think so at the moment.
Let's duck in for just a second, take a look at it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, hello there.
Thank you very much. You're good. Thank you.
Okay, so Brittany says she can see me but can't hear me. Is my audio not working?
I pretty much burned through my phone today, so
Oh, you have a Samsung, don't you?
yeah, I've burned through this today because I've been on it all day.
Misty means place of sandstone.
And I don't know if they can hear you. I don't want to feedback.
Well, as long as they hear that,
I can
that's
hear
fine.
ambient sound.
That's fine. That's all I need to hear. Probably the reason.
No, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, probably the reason she can't hear me is she got me on mute.
Or she's married to you.
And she just doesn't listen. Smell. Turn the AC up in here a little bit. It's actually not that bad. It's kind of cute in here. Oh, they got chargers. You ready?
Yes. Thank you.
Take it. Ah. They really could use a water filler station in there.
As we discovered, it's a real problem at all the Orlando area parks. There's not enough of them.
Yeah, yeah. Disney put a couple of the bottle fillers up, but they're kind of hard to find.
Yes. And then if you find them, they might not work.
I've never had that problem, but
Yeah, we had that problem at Epcot.
did you? That sucks. What'd you think of the VillainCon Minion food over in the bakery and the other place?
I think it is a step up from over there. It's a step up from standard Universal Disney quick service food. I mean, it's nothing fabulous.
I really like that green soup.
Yeah, see, you're one
Green
of the three
tomato
people who
soups.
did. You like the
Brittany liked
honeymoon
it too.
soup. The honeymoon soup is very hit or miss.
I don't know how. I thought it was one of the best soups I've had.
Yeah, we had it for a media event. It was terrible. But you can't even get it right for a media event. And I've ordered a couple times. And it's worked out. I mean, I do like the waffle pimento cheese, grilled cheese that comes with it. It goes really well with it. But I mean, my biggest complaint, you gotta get used to it for Epic Heroes, is Universal's got to go with this quick service mobile order table delivery today.
Yeah, I don't really like the mobile service.
It's not good. I've lots of reports of orders getting lost and waiting 45 minutes.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good AC right there. Everybody's in the air conditioning today. Excuse me. You know nature's healing when people stop right in the middle of the walkway. That means nature's healing. Brittany found one of the water bottles with
Uh-huh.
the side slings for like 50% off. And man, she loves that thing. It makes life so easy. Oh, do they really? It's weird when you find.
They're lowering that character warehouse.
We haven't been there. Brittany's grounded, so we haven't been in the character warehouse in a long time. Oh, I found the AC vent. Did you get on a Velocicoaster today?
No, you gotta visualize Stroll in the 90s. He's inside Captain America guy, across the vision. Oh, okay. No problem. So we got someone who's written 3 articles about Super Allen this week.
You know a thing or two. You know a thing or two. You've seen a thing or two. Written a thing or two.
I was like, no, I don't know. That's Black Widow.
That would be a good ride to be on right now.
Yep. And it's all backwards on all of the effects.
Oh, really?
Yes. So it might be the best day for the heat and the fire.
That's true. They should just turn that off when it's like today.
Well, I can't confirm today. I can't confirm earlier.
What, have you been on any coasters today, or
I've been on nothing today. I've been working today.
5 minutes for Dr. Doom? I haven't ridden that in 5 years probably. And I like that ride.
I just have what to do your back.
That's why. That's why.
That's all I'm visualizing right now. I'm like, I can't imagine that going well for your back.
I can't imagine that's a good use of energy.
I think probably not. But being shameless here, you know how many times I've had to written, well, why didn't they change that? Well, because that has to do with the contract.
It's
and they
true.
have to get approval to change it, and there's no stinking way they're going to let them change it because they don't want them to change it.
Yeah, that makes sense. What's
It's some of the worst English sentences ever written, but it's the only way to write it.
Well, legalese never is.
Painful. Well, I can't say. I want to say, well, you know when your parents said just because I say so, that's why.
I used to work, and I was in the Tampa courthouse 3 or 4 times a week, and some of the legalese you had to read was just like it gave you brain cramps. Dude, Hawk is probably a good ride to be on right now too.
Yeah, that keeps you really steamy.
I'm sure.
Not bad. I mean, if you want an indication whether it's a slow day at Island, it's a good indication.
Yeah, 15 minutes isn't bad at all. That one actually hurts me. Yeah, it bounces around way too much. Alright, so I did a walk around. I'm trying to think what I want to do next. I want to get out of this sunshine for a minute. So are you working on anything in particular today?
I got to work on Taste of Terror food stuff when the media event's over.
Where's that at?
That's in Winchfield, Florida. They have it at Soundstage 33. Sorry, English. You know where the New York Library facade for Ghostbusters is? It's the Soundstage to the left.
Okay.
Let's go sit somewhere in the front.
Isn't that where they used to have the what was it, the garage sale?
They've had the garage sale there, yes.
Yeah. I don't know why they don't do it there more often. That was like a perfect spot.
But it comes down to whether they've sold it to someone or not. It's a great soundstage.
Yeah, it is.
You wanted to film something real fast? Universal can make that happen for you.
They could do, you know, any kind of studio work Not any kind, but
Pretty close to any.
pretty much
In
everything.
our modern day of movies, pretty
Yeah.
much any kind.
That breeze actually feels really nice. Yeah, see, my internet keeps cutting in and out. I might cut this down to about 2 hours instead of 3 today.
I mean, you are at Alice. It's part of the pay your money, take the chances.
Yeah, right. I don't think I've had, other than when it first opened, like more than 1 or 2 good streams from here.
Yeah. But you don't hear the universal apologist going, okay, it's really not this. No, it's bad.
Yeah.
We're not going to do it. It's like I was on a podcast and they were asking about mobile order. I was like, you really want me to discuss this with you?
You would think if you want everyone to mobile order, the one thing you would definitely do is upgrade your infrastructure on your internet.
Well, I don't think it's an internet problem. It's a back-end development problem.
I think it's they don't have enough routers in here. The mesh is what happens is when you leave one section and go to another, if you hit a dead spot, it takes your phone too long to reconnect.
Yeah, I agree.
And it doesn't really matter if you're just mobile ordering food, but if you're doing what I'm doing, it's a big deal.
Yep.
But for 99.9% everybody else, they're just like, we don't like live streamers anyway, so screw off. I'm gonna get a drink out of my bag.
What are you thinking?
Well, I'm just gonna stop right here real
Okay.
fast. Oh. Yeah, I brought some electrolytes with me today. Sure. Good afternoon, LP. You're not late. You're here right on time. Are you here in Florida helping somebody move? Or are you back in, was it Alabama? Stay hydrated, my friends.
Not stay thirsty. Stay hydrated.
Well, you're gonna stay thirsty. Like, that's not a choice right now. I feel like I'm back to coaching football.
Yeah, I was going to make that analogy. Seems like when you're coaching those sports, no matter which method you use to solve the heat, it's the wrong one. Always. Just play it safe. We're going to acclimate it. Which one we going to do?
Right.
Whatever we pick is wrong.
We used to, I coached high school varsity football.
Right.
And in the summertime, I would do summer drills.
Right.
And I'd get a kiddie pool, and I'd just tell the kids, hey, in between every drill, just jump in real quick, get cooled off, drink some water. Let's go into the cat's hats and things.
Keep calling the store by its real name.
What is that?
Cat had some things.
Oh.
I mean, you got it right. I'm always amazed by people who do what you do that can't get any of the names right.
I just go with how it feels.
I've already made fun of several prominent ones already today who don't venture over here very often.
You mean in Dr. Seuss itself, or?
Universal period.
Oh yeah, I
But
almost.
always claim they know everything about it.
I like this shirt. I really like Dr. Seuss. How much is that?
Let's find out. Because this
Oh,
is
there it is.
Disney, there'll be a price tag.
Yeah, I know, right?
It is $28.
That's not bad.
I've been $1 off, if I guessed.
That's also a cool shirt.
Because I've been covering Halloween merchandise over at Disney, and there's a 50-50 shot
that's-
there'll be a price on it.
That's 27, 28? This is
28.
27.
Okay, that's what I would have expected it to be. That tells me that's newer.
Right?
The base price of those
3 years ago it was 25.
Yeah.
So based on that principle, this is 27. Oh, based on that principle, there's no price tag.
Oh, 28.
Okay.
Somebody tore that one off.
I was gonna say, okay, that's fair.
Sorry, excuse me.
Last minute substitute merchandise, and then the prices are there. Yeah, I'm like, guys are making me look bad. I don't want to be doing this either. But I've already eaten all the food.
Excuse me. I was hoping they'd have something.
We're kind of in a hover pattern.
Like, because the Minions maybe have some kind of
No,
spillover, but
I mean, they've been tweaking the menu, but no major changes.
alright. Now, are you gonna stay here all day, or are you gonna duck out?
First official taste of carrot tonight at 6:30.
Oh.
The media one is today.
So,
Right now.
do you have Volcano Bay passes? No. Man. See, today till 6, I'd be over there in the Lazy River floating around.
See, that sounds good. You know, this, as I make fun of some of my friends who are like, well, I just want to do the fun stuff with vlogging. I'm like, I got like 4 hours I got to type later
Right.
before I get this, so I can be ready for that computer, so I can type that later. And then there's the generic evergreen articles. Like I have an article to do of comparing Universal Studios Florida to Islands Adventure. And like, seriously, how long do you think it's going to take? How many days you want?
Right. I don't even know why you would really want to compare the two.
I don't either, but it's an SEO thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. Previously, Circus New York has been closed for a while. Previously, you could get in there. The night that the freestyle machine worked, and so did the air conditioning.
Is that what's down now? Maybe is the air conditioning and that's why it's closed? Or
No, they're supposed to be same thing they're doing. Sorry, I need to say this properly. I don't know if this is true. Allegedly, it's the same thing they're doing at Mel's Drive-In. Is they're upgrading the kitchen equipment so they can do some different. They can add a few more menu items. Because the problem is when you have limited kitchen equipment, you can really only do so much quickly.
hopefully they can make some stuff that doesn't taste like cardboard too.
Well,
So that'd be good.
I'm not making any guarantees about that.
Gertrude McFucks.
This is horseshit. You still got burger days and ribs, it'll be fun.
I'm not a big fan of burger digs.
There's a reason. It's terrible.
I don't understand
It
how.
might be worse than Cosmic Rays.
That's a close one.
I know.
That's a real close one.
Trust me, that's on the list of. Hey, John, when you get around to it, can you do a comparison of the worst fast food places at both both resorts? Well, I know what they are.
I was trying to remember where Cosmic Rays was because I was thinking it was in Universal, and I was like, wait, no. No, he's talking about Disney now. It's wild how it's because it's so big, and the AC is just perfect, and it's got that.
And I was there Saturday.
I'm sure. I think
Every seat.
so. In 2 weeks, let me think. So next week we're not live streaming. The week after we're. Good. How are you doing today? The week after we're going to be doing another Moonlight Magic, and I think it's at Hollywood Studios.
Okay.
And then, and then the next week, we're staying at Aventura for 2 days. So we're doing like one day at Volcano Bay and then one day at, and then 2 weeks after that, we're doing Polynesian for a night. And then we've got so many, so we bought this contract from, for Animal Kingdom. and now we're trying to squeeze in all these extra points before they expire. Not that I'm complaining, you know. That's a
Well, you
good
are,
shirt,
but
too.
it's like when theme park media complain that it's too hot.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, they don't care. Oh, I have to go to the park again. People don't care.
Right. You poor baby.
It's like
Poor
football
thing.
announcers. They're complaining, I have to go cover this game. Yeah.
Dude, I got a buddy who plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And, well, I'm not, he's more friends with my family. My mom was his teacher, so it's like, so we know him. So he was on like Instagram complaining about like heat
Yeah.
in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And it's like 85 degrees. And I'm like, dude, you realize that on Friday, you have to play a night game in Tampa.
Tampa.
Like, and he's from Tampa. Like, so he should know. Right. But the funny part is like, so my neighbor across the street from me, he also plays in the NFL. He plays for the Denver Broncos. And he says he's out walking his dog one day, and I saw him. He's at this little French bulldog, cute as could be. And I started talking, and he started complaining about how he had to go to camp. And I'm like, oh, gee, you got to go make $8,000 a week for the next 25 weeks. You poor fellow.
Yeah, exactly.
I always think it's funny when people who have like they make their livings doing something that's actually kind of fun complain about having to do the thing that's kind of fun.
Well, this is the principle of human nature of we get tired of what we're doing
Yeah,
and we forget why we did it.
right. So I recently applied to become for the DVC sales team. So I might have to drive to Orlando every day.
Right.
And I was like, maybe I'll start live streaming every day if I do that. But then I thought about it and I was like, no, if I do that, I'm not going to enjoy going to Disney. If I have to go every day.
I mean, adding another stream or two, that's a conversation. But
Right.
this is what we're talking about. I don't change the subject drastically. This is what we talk about in the faith-based world. The rituals in our faith-based world, whether you're Muslim, Jewish, Christian, whatever, those rituals are important. But if you just do them all the time, every time,
Right.
I feel they lose the power and the influence that they have.
Yep.
Because they're very important. Rituals are very important. I mean, everybody watching right now, they've got a time they like to brush their teeth in the morning. Because those are powerful things. But if you,
He's definitely not saying you shouldn't brush your teeth every
I'm not
day.
saying that, but I'm saying if you got to brush your teeth, I got to do this before I do this, before I do this. Well, that's because that's important to you. But,
Right.
you know,
Yeah, when it comes
we're
to
falling into the trap of rituals.
there's some YouTubers that I watch. I'm like, I don't understand how you live stream
Yeah.
pretty much every day for the parks. 'Cause I would be. I mean, I love coming to the parks, but every day. It's a rough life, but I guess somebody's got to do it, right? Poor John. What was John?
I was gonna say, I'm getting.
You're refilling your. You want me to get a cup of water and refill my jug? Do they charge you for water here?
They don't like the team members.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a cup of water.
Look at me, I called them team members. I've been screwing up.
Disney too much?
Well, I've been going back and forth. And don't forget about SeaWorld. They gotta call them ambassadors there.
What are they called?
Ambassadors.
Oh, that's right.
A couple water, please.
Same thing. I'm gonna fill this thing up, so if I get two actually.
Are you
Oh,
okay
you're
filling it
allowed
up?
to do that?
Okay.
Oh, thank you so
I
much.
don't like to do that to you. Okay, that's fine.
No, you rock so hard.
This is where too much knowledge is a bad thing.
It's too hot to have a bottle of water or anything. It'll end up being.
How do you feel it? How do you feel it is the question.
If you could dump this up, that'd be great. If you can. A water tray.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I definitely appreciate it. Yep. Oh, that's so beautiful. Cold water.
Thank you so much.
Thank
I
you so
appreciate
much.
it.
I appreciate it. All right, guys, had to get some refill of some water. It's steamy out today. You get lost? I'm gonna step inside, treasure inside real fast. Sweet. Yeah, buddy, this feels good in here. You know, I like this cup right here. It's not as thick as my. I wonder if it's sealed. Not bad for $27, but I don't know if it's as sealed as my my other cup. That's also a very nice cup. Ooh, I like that too. I like the color scheme on that. Got a lounge floor. How much is this? I'm gonna bet 60. Oh, 60 is not bad at all. I got some koozies and a wallet. Brittany needs a new wallet. I don't know if I like that one for her though. No, I'm trying to find a good Wi-Fi spot and good air conditioner at the same time.
I have a prediction for that.
Not gonna happen.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm about as cool as I think I'm gonna get. I like this this theme stuff over here.
Those are nice.
Yeah, all of it's nice. This is a nice little mug to drink coffee or whatever out of. I like that though. All right, any word about what's happening over here?
Not through 2027, no.
Yeah.
Go back here after lunch.
Yeah. I'm hoping that whatever they do here, they can keep this, because I think this is
Universal hooks that too.
it's the coolest part of it. When's the last?
I would expect an official announcement about that about 3 months after Metric opens.
Yeah.
Once again, I
Well, it makes sense.
Right.
So
didn't. It also helps that the truth makes sense in this case.
right.
Because we are talking theme parks. Logic does not always apply.
True. Have you eaten at Mythos lately?
I've eaten there this year.
There's fluffy sides again.
Yeah. I've eaten there this year, but I wouldn't call that lately as often as I'm here these days. Well, some people refuse to eat City Walk. Its problem is, do I eat at Mythos or do I choose the other 10 restaurants at City Walk?
Well, what's funny is when you see how busy those restaurants are in City Walk, like it's not a bad idea to just suck it up and eat at Mythos. Because the food's good.
Mythos is pretty busy too.
Yeah,
I mean, it's technically the second or third hardest reservation to get on property.
I'm sure it is. I know though that there's been days where I haven't been able to eat in City Walk at all.
Right.
I mean, unless I want to go to Burger King, and I hate Burger King, so. All right, so we went.
What is the movie line? I should know that. I was here for opening day of Monster Graham. They've changed it a lot since opening day.
Yeah, I like the new. Did you want to go back in?
Sure, I can. I mean, I've been in there a while.
Oh, so RG say the connection's been pretty good. I like to hear that.
Did you need your coffee for Brendan Fraser?
That's awesome. I didn't see that before, but that's cool.
Yeah, these are all the Easter eggs we had to find the opening day. We didn't know it was going to open.
I like Brand Fraser.
You're trying to figure it out.
I like the shirt. Also,
And you know what the best part of the shirt is? It's not black.
oh god, that's true. That's true. Because yeah, when you look at like my favorite shirt is that one, and I've liked this one for quite some time.
Right.
I think it's just because it's orange.
Yes. Now this one kind of had to be black, and I respect that.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
You could have done.
What else
something-
were you going to do? Make it gray?
You could have done this white and made it look like he was a blood splatter instead of
Maybe.
like this is all white. This could have been blood splatter,
Yeah.
and that would have worked. But that's the only thing you could have
No torches, by the way.
done.
Are we in the third Motorama yet? Yeah, we're still on the first one. I knew they weren't going to change it, but there was supposed to be 3. It's still Frankie.
Oh, that's a bummer. Did they have 3 different machines
No, they'll just change the plates out. They'll take a day and change the plates out.
or not? Good. How you doing?
Good at all.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know. You were going to ask me to see you in the fog. Because, we still have that for you.
No, I was gonna say something. I forget what it was. But it was funny if I don't say so myself.
I respect that. Need a duck?
I didn't see these earlier.
Yeah.
That's cute. I found the AC vent. I'm standing right underneath it, so you guys are gonna have to deal for a minute. Yeah, the last time we came to Universal, I think we stayed in studios the whole day. We streamed from over there, then we rode Mummy, and
What was the day that me and Brittany rode Velocicoaster?
that was the last time we were here. Yeah.
Okay.
Good lord, that was a long time ago.
Yes.
Yeah, what's that like anyway?
It's a little weird. You're gonna take me into Hogsmeade? You're gonna take a muggle into Hogsmeade? Oh my goodness.
We're gonna try this.
Retrofitted too. This is a good test.
Yeah, I walked through here like 10 minutes.
crowd level day.
No, I walked through here earlier and it wasn't bad.
Well, the fact that we can walk through it
Yeah.
looks like we could possibly.
They're like, nope, I see you.
Slow down.
You ain't kidding. Although what happens is everyone clusters in the cool areas. You know, like everyone right now is in Honeydukes or Forbidden Journey or Hagrid's. I mean, Hagrid's isn't very cool, but that's where they're all at.
Here's another clue.
So this was
Look at the
70
butterbeer line.
This was 75 minutes earlier.
65 minutes.
That's not so bad. I'm gonna get myself a butterbeer.
So it's a moderate day. Those are pretty slow lines. You mean
Oh, sorry. Am I in the wrong line? Yeah, I'm in the wrong line, ain't I? I'm in the you've already paid and picking up line.
I think so. I always get confused because sometimes they do 2 lines. You know, they're supposed to reach.
Leslie, have you been back to work yet? I'm hoping I'm able to. She won the plushie thing.
This is especially Leslie.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a little bit of a jellyfish.
Do I?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Jellyfish free.
Okay. Not so bad.
Huh?
There's some bad food choices being made here.
Talking about turkey leg?
And the corn dog.
I didn't see it. Oh.
Yeah. I feel bad.
You mean your lemonade or your water?
Hello. Can I get a butterbeer?
Regular frozen.
Frozen. Do you all do?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Okay. May I? Go. All right, it's going to be $7.55.
All right, good deal. She has this frozen butterbeer. Absolutely.
Jordan had a era of making a ton of butter.
I made like a big portion of the slush.
Excuse me, honey. Oops, you're frozen. Yep, thank you. You're welcome. And then who's frozen? Yep, that's one. All right, honey.
I don't need a straw.
Are you sure? It's very like frozen, so it's kind of hard to drink, honestly.
It's
He's a
perfect.
trained professional.
Yeah. I've been here a time or
Here, let me get a
two.
photo of your nice frozen butterbeer. Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
He wasn't like.
The worst part about it is getting it on your nose
Yes.
and then on your yeah. Oh. Yeah, I don't take the straw because I know I'm gonna throw it and it's gonna end up on the ground somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, see how this was a lot busier when I walked through
Yeah,
here
this-
about an
this-
hour ago.
I'm going to retract my earlier statement. This might qualify as moderate to slower. But using the other metric that I use for crowd levels, the Gideon's queue at Disney Springs, they haven't used a virtual queue in weeks.
Really? Huh.
And yesterday when it was really hot, they didn't get over.
I can't believe
They didn't
that.
get over like 15-minute wait.
That is just
Dang. I know I've seen you post about it on, but I didn't realize the weights. I wasn't paying that much attention. Brittany took control of the Twitter account, so I only kind of get things passively now.
Okay, so I just blame her. I mean, I'm happy to blame her.
It's easier.
Yeah.
I tell her all the time, if you want control, you have to accept responsibility. Take the blame.
And John's a pretty harsh critic, so be careful. I mean, he can take it too, but it's no problem. Trust me, you should get the you should read the comments my editors get about my food vlog. They're like, those people are not impressed.
Does that say 15 minutes for Forbidden Journey?
Yes, it does.
Holy cow. Yeah, it's definitely a slow. I would downgrade it to slow.
I can't get it to slow. I know what slow looks like, but it can see slow from where it is.
Well, if I'm in Hogsmeade and I see two things that are less than 20 minutes, that's to me slow. Automatically.
Yeah, check back with me the second week of September.
I'll be here.
I'll show you slow.
Oh yeah.
This is where I point out, you're getting frozen butterbeer all over your mustache.
Is it
And you
coming?
make oh yeah. You make it look good though.
And my beard.
Yeah. But it's a rite of passage.
I've been known to wear more of my butterbeer than actually drink it, so.
That is the issue.
I might lose the stream in here.
Yeah, for those of you wondering, the air conditioning called to him.
Mm-hmm.
This is not quite MIB level though.
It's saying to me,
Siren. It's like the SeaWorld Hollow Spring siren. Calls to you and you don't even care.
I'm Odysseus sailing my ship. I'm Greek, so it's always going to be a Greek reference somewhere. You know, the sirens from the Odyssey. And they do have Poseidon right here, so. Oh my goodness.
What?
Brittany just said in the chat. Literally just remembered I made an August reservation for today. Canceled it 15 minutes before the reservation time.
Wow.
Brittany makes so many reservations and then forgets about them.
You know, I can't really. I have not forgotten about one yet. I did have to cancel one for Saturday. I almost forgot about it.
Brittany with the save. She volunteered to work for one of her coworkers today. That's why she's not here.
You okay there?
If I drown in butterbeer,
You'd be okay with that?
I think I'll be okay with that. You'd think after 41 years I would have learned how to swallow.
I think that. Then again.
John, I really appreciate the fact that you didn't call it the fact that I'm not 21. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, it helps if I'm talking to people. I'm chatting with people about assignments that are due tomorrow that pay me, so I'm a little distracted. I'm like, yes, I know, it's due tomorrow. I know. Look at your WordPress, it's all done. be okay.
Do you have any writing to do today?
Oh. I have plenty to do.
So do you want to let people know where you're
Running at this week?
Yeah.
I am writing for a site that will be launching in the future. Will be the preeminent site for any Disney food you could possibly want to know about Disney food, even down to how many seats are at the restaurant. But that will be likely launching later this year. But I'm for Pirates and Princesses, Attractions Magazine, Mickey Visit, Disney Goes, Universal Family Vacations, Tourist Taste Travels. I think that's it this week. This week. And English. I'm writing through English this week.
Let's watch the frog sing for a back up to him.
Very good. Those bracelets were spot on. Well, I must we have some Quidditch fans in the crowd.
I should move it out of the way.
Oh, you were coming over here.
Yeah.
Quidditch is the most popular sport in the Wizarding World. And we do
saw
hope
you
you
walking
enjoy
in.
this final song, the Quidditch World Cup.
This one, so I actually don't like.
You don't like this one?
Like, I hate to say that, but I have no idea what that has to do with Harry Potter at all.
They have the frog choir. It's in the books and the movies.
I know, but they're just beatboxing right now.
That's what they do in the movies.
Do they? Beatbox?
Not as that obviously, but yes.
This sounds like Hogwarts at a techno club.
It is the lowest rated of the 4 shows. 4 Wizarding World shows. The problem is there's not much else they can do with it.
Yeah. I do like when they come out with the Wizarding Cup show. Like they have the different houses from the different schools.
Right?
Let's go down by Velocicoaster real quick. That's up to a 60-minute wait. What was it, 45 before?
I think so. It is always good to see. I'll probably get in trouble for this one. It's always good to see that the people who pay me take just as average photos of press events as I do.
Hey, Brittany, she spent so much time trying to make.
Right, man, I don't have time for this. Where I was at Nomad Lounge. We're good. I was like, I don't have time to take all these photos. I got to type. And then, ironically, something that doesn't happen to me very often. I had two groups. So, and then another group that didn't know who I was going to talk to later. Two groups go, are you Pastor John Self? Yes. Yes. I was worried maybe I owed somebody money. That's how it works. So it's going to trade my head out.
I didn't realize you had a Velocicoaster hat on. I like that long sleeve Velocicoaster.
This was ironically my anniversary present last year.
Oh, really? The irony's there.
Yes.
Well, at least it was good taste. Gotta try to find the positives.
Like, it's nothing worse than listening to an old white guy who's right. Very nice.
I know, as I'm getting to be an older white guy who's right more often than not.
Very interesting. I don't even like it this week.
This is the hat I keep telling Bernie that I think I should buy.
Really? Are you a bucket hat person?
No, but she wants me to buy a hat that covers my ears and the back of my neck.
That's fair. Yeah, there's that Wakanda Forever bucket hat that I keep wanting to buy to go with the rest of my Wakanda Forever stuff, but I just can't do the bucket hat.
I like that it's blue on the
Yep.
reversible.
Agreed. But I'm also spoiled from having the matching outfits. We've done wear this hat with this outfit, with this hat with this outfit.
Still, you've been trained?
I've been trained to expect that.
Well, the good news is that you are housebroken now. So
I'm very housebroken.
I like this one too.
See, this one I could do somehow. But it's not really a true bucket hat. What kind of hat is that? I'm asking. I don't know.
This is more of a boonie hat, isn't it?
Okay. I don't know. This is like yesterday. I'm doing merchandise and mousewares at Disney. I'm like, I don't know what this is. I've become a single guy. Somehow I lost all knowledge of anything in the kitchen. I don't know how it happened.
Is there anything else? This is kind of new over here, isn't it? Yeah, this wasn't here last time I was here.
It must have been a while since you've been here.
When you and Bernie rode Velocicoaster.
This was here.
No, this whole section. Oh, I'm sorry.
This has been here a while. Now we may have new merchandise.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and check my live stream because I don't remember.
Found you sitting over there.
Just bring it.
Probably.
Just bring it.
Velocicoaster we wrote down.
Yeah. And I tried sitting outside for a while, but it was
Yeah.
too dang hot.
That was what wasn't really hot outside. It was too hot.
Well, it wasn't that it was too hot. It was just I was sitting directly in the
In
sun.
the sun for like 45 minutes. That's
Yeah.
not a good idea.
So I kind of like this the way it used to be when it wasn't products.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, they are in the business of making money, so I like that.
It's in the trigger store. This stuff is still flying off the shelf.
Two pack of decals. Adventure 65, you're a million years in the making.
Yeah, if you check the gross sales at the Cricket store currently, you'd be shocked
So
how high it is.
I was watching, I forget what it was. Forget what news channel it was. But they're literally trying to do Jurassic Park. But they're trying to they're using CRISPR to make to reintroduce woolly mammoths. So if they're successful, of course, they'll be able to reintroduce woolly mammoths onto planet Earth. I have no. So
Thing in the climate where it's cold, or
they want to see if they played a role in the terrafauna of the Arctic.
I'm willing to that conversation. Okay.
But really, I think it's dumb. But apparently, the only reason why it's possible is because it's only like 0.1% different from an Indian elephant.
Okay.
So they're close enough that they can use CRISPR to actually make it happen.
Well, as long as they don't ever confuse wrapped it.
Right. Well, that's the point is that you know they're gonna be like, well, we did it this time. We can probably do it this other way too.
Yep.
And those crazy bastards. They never took the time to think about if they should.
I was going to let you do the line. You were too busy figuring it was good.
Well, I was gonna do the whole line, but
Oh, hold on.
for the sake of time.
Matter. Press for you a second, deal with later. Welcome to my world.
Really though, there were two.
Guys, I see 22 people on the stream today, and only 3 people are chatting. What's going on? Y'all say hi. The only one that bites is Brittany, and she's not here today, so. I feel like we made our way around this park really fast the second time.
Well, you went really fast the first time.
I did go really fast the first time. It was only because I wanted to kind of get a feel for which part of the parks was busy and which weren't.
Because I was in City Walk when you...
Made my whole way around the park before you got from City Walk to here. Close. Let's go into the dining store. I know we could just walk up those stairs inside the thing, but well, I didn't think about it, to be honest.
Okay. Sorry.
Hey, you're good.
One thing.
Hey, it's better to be busy than to not have anything to do at all. That's a cool shirt. And it is small at, well, it's only 30 bucks. It's not bad. So there's no AC in this thing at all. I didn't even realize it was part of this. I thought it was from downstairs. Dude, there's a lot of people inside here. Everyone's trying to get out of the heat. That's pretty awesome. Let's see how much is that. If you're into Legos, let's see if I can find the price. I only have one hand, so it's it's got to be on the bottom, doesn't it? Holy cow. It's $141. The T-Rex Lego set's $141. I wonder how much Legos were when I was a little kid, because I had tons of them. Like, did we not live in a nice house? Because I had so many Legos.
That may be. Well, I mean, actually, the problem.
Sí, mira, de aquel lado hay salida.
Just kicking in when I was even that age.
I think they were just like,
The models when it started to kick off.
yeah. Well, I want to say what, mid '80s. I don't think they had the models yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
feel all that bad out. Surprisingly, like
Not too bad. A little bit. Maybe.
All you have to worry about is aiming it. Aim that water into the hole in the center of your target. Whoever gets their dyno to the tip top first gets their choice of prize. Anything
kind of considering going out to City Walk for a little bit.
ready.
What are you thinking?
Huh?
What are you thinking?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
It's just I feel like if you're not riding rides at Islands of Adventure, you're not really like there's not a whole lot to do. Like it's not like Universal's the studio side. And it's not like Disney, where Disney is more of a
This is the conversation. Yes.
Y'all can restart the bathroom real quick.
Remember the article from earlier I
Uh-huh.
referenced? This is the conversation.
yeah. And I mean it makes perfect sense that they don't have any people eaters here. On this side, it's even worse than it is on studio side.
Yep. Palm is supposed to be a pink.
Yeah, but doesn't it have a height?
And the problem is the loading system. They had to change it. And it doesn't load as quickly as they wanted it to. So it's not really doing that.
Well, when you have one whole part of the park that's essentially just a pass-through part in Lost Continent,
And one section is just water rides.
but at least that's something. Wait,
Yeah.
did we walk past the water rides?
I don't understand.
Did I not walk over to the waterfalls at Dudley Do Right?
No, you did not.
What is wrong? John, did you get me talking so much that I walked right past
I think
it?
so. I'd like to apologize to everyone that he's just not really realized this. You were so focused on the AP Lounge.
I was, that's right. You know how much I love watching people
I do.
get dunked by.
Literally could stream there all day.
I really could, and I didn't even go over there today. All right,
you
so
would be okay if it was you. You can felt like you being the one that's getting soaked every 5 minutes too.
I would be.
I know.
I absolutely would be.
I think you get tired of people getting the waterfall every time. But
I wouldn't. That's the funny part. I really wouldn't. I would absolutely love that. So I gotta walk back over to.
yeah, but you're gonna have to do one.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna put City Walk off for a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I was like, he's got this plane in his head.
Well, you know, like when there's something and you're just like, it's like, well, we're gonna walk through it anyway here in a minute, aren't we? God, I don't even know where I'm at.
I know I'm a little worried, everybody. I'm sorry.
Maybe it is hotter than I think it is.
Yeah. If you ever wonder why Brittany comes along, maybe we have an idea now. Even though she's like, well, I've said this to her face, I can say she sometimes sounds like a 4-year-old that throws around.
It's exactly Brittany.
Yeah.
She's
so
like that at the house too. So like, just don't even.
I can't confirm that. I only know the theme park. But I have a media event to go to a Busch Garden, so I may crash 5 hours in your house after I've melted.
When do you have to do that?
I don't know. I just checked the press release. So I don't know.
What are they?
Sometime next week.
What do they have going on that they have a press release for? Because it's Busch
Oh my
Gardens.
goodness. I get a press release from Busch Gardens like 3 times a week.
Really? Is it to let you know that nothing's really going on there and people should
This is the Jurassic Park.
probably avoid it?
Well, I know there's a roller
Around?
coaster, there's a national roller coaster day coming up. I know that. And we got a Hollow Scream.
Yeah, Hall of Scream is coming up. I love Busch Gardens. It just thinks that they're so understaffed right now that it's really not even worth going there. Like you'll get there, it'll be fine. It's media. They're like, hey, we got to call in all of our staff. Everyone else goes, they're like, yeah, we got this guy working Falcon's Fury, the popcorn bucket, and the front gate.
You notice I'm just smiling and nodding. There's a reason.
I know.
That I don't see that very often, but I have been there as a guest 3 times lately.
Yeah, I got your message yesterday that you were at Busch Gardens and I was leaving. Yeah.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
That was from Scary and Marion.
Oh, is that so?
That was the 25th of July. What's today?
August 10th. Is this outdoor open again yet?
I have not seen it. I probably explained. I have not seen BBC outdoors yet. And I don't know why. Philadelphia unfamiliar with Skull Island. some would argue that the outdoor part is the coolest part.
It is.
I think the only counter argument is the skull and the Kong animatronic at the end. But I prefer the outdoor part at night.
My favorite parts of this ride are the queue and this outside part.
Fair.
I think it's got one of the best themed queues. Go this way real quick. I'll be right back.
What is the wait? It's 40 minutes.
So I thought when it's real busy, I thought that they take this part out to move the queue faster. But when we were here last time, it was a 15-minute queue, and it was still not running.
No. It hasn't been running for a while.
Yeah, well, that was since July 25th. So it's been at least that long.
Oh no, it's been down.
It's been months.
It's been down since, I want to say 4th of July. I can check my records. It's been a while. Right?
What did you say on the top of the ride? I feel like laying on one of those for a few minutes.
Do what?
So I feel like lying on one of those for a few minutes. So it is supposed to rain at 3.
Yep.
And I will probably cut this off in about 30 minutes. Because I have the real world beckons me
What?
so the real world beckons me.
Oh, I don't like when the real world calls me.
Yeah. It doesn't happen very often. I remember when I first started live streaming from Universal, I had a whole bunch of real estate deals coming
Yeah.
in, and I had 2 phones. I was taking phone calls and live streaming at the same time. Like, it's slowed down quite a bit since then, but all right. So
Has it been so long, you can't remember where you're going?
no, I'm trying to think if I want to go into the shop first and then the Bill Drap Barges. Let's go to Bill Drap Barges first. Oh, okay. That's for it's both of those.
Yeah, they started doing the close up earlier. When the parks stay open later, they close the quick park open.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Makes it easier to shut it down. This is always a really hard area to clear out.
No, I'm sure. It's only a 15-minute wait. If I was live streaming from my GoPro, I'd do it.
I believe you.
You know, the last time I rode that was when I was here with you, and you didn't ride. I had to ride by myself.
Yeah, I believe I had like a media event to go to after that.
I don't know.
I recall being in a collared shirt and shorts. So I'm like, no. Other live streamers do the same thing. Like, hey, I'm going to go on to them. Like, dude, I got like an event at the Hard Rock Hotel. That is not happening.
She's been gotten. She's been gotten. She didn't want to be gotten. She got gotten. So there's two reasons I like this standing here. One is it's in the shade, and two, it's actually cooler because of the water. That's not gonna help, dude.
There's a lot of last minute turning on this too. Usually there's like a last minute turn right where the waterfall. I haven't seen it this time.
I like this one because it makes it sink in that you're gonna get wet.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But that's the best way to face it right there. Just let it happen.
No idea. I have no idea.
Now, do you ever get up to Cedar Point?
I haven't been to Cedar Point in a couple years.
I like, have you ever ridden Thunder Canyon?
Yep.
That's my favorite one of these.
Didn't go well.
And that actually got some. That blonde girl thought she was getting out of it for a minute. She thought it was gonna spin. Alright, that's this one. We're gonna go into some AC. I'm sorry, but to me, it's not as fun as riding it. It's not as fun as riding it, but it is fun to watch. Brittany got me on. She doesn't like to ride water rides, so when we stayed at Old Key West last week, she was like, "Why don't?" Since it was Moonlight Magic, she's like, "Why don't you ride?" I forget what the name of it is. It's the same ride, but it's at
Scale backward.
Is it Cali River that's at Animal Kingdom? Yeah. I always mix that one when Busch Gardens is up. And yeah, it really is. Like, I got off that dry, pretty much dry. We're just gonna go find. And then, like, you compare it to Thunder Canyon. Thunder Canyon, you go underneath that waterfall, like, there's no way to get around it. Hey, we got 29 people on the stream today. That might be so far, our best live stream. Guys, if you haven't already, if you haven't already, go and hit that like button and subscribe. Because when we do hit, I think it's 2,500 subscribers, we're doing a giveaway. So the faster we get there, the better. Your compliance will be rewarded. Oh, Hydra. I knew John was paying attention. I just had to test him.
I got you. Sorry, in the theme park world, press releases come out on Monday morning and Thursday afternoon.
Oh, it's Thursday afternoon, so.
Yeah. Somehow I forget that every time.
Weren't you just making fun of me for doing that a few minutes ago?
Maybe.
I feel like that's the thing. Wasn't it like you were talking about how that's why I bring Brittany, because I forget things? I really
Want
feel.
some, you want some left behind ravioli? Now that it's official.
Oh.
It's official product now.
Oh, that's weird. Where's that at?
That'll be at the Last of Us food booth. That's Brian's photo.
That looks weird. Do you know, are these double insulated?
I'm gonna enjoy this next statement. I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I've reached that point in this theme. I guess I'm a half-time, whatever between half-time and full-time theme park logger now. I just enjoy someone with be able to say
Well, I mean, you are our Siri, so I have high expectations.
There's nothing funnier than my colleagues who decided to rope drop Magic Kingdom today. Told them not to. They didn't believe me. Haunted Mansion didn't open the downtown.
Oh, it didn't?
Did not open.
Oh, that's,
I knew it would.
You know, I've never, ever rope dropped anything.
I rope dropped Magic Kingdom like
I'm lying.
a couple weeks ago.
We didn't realize we accidentally rope dropped Disneyland. Because we got up at like, you know, here in Florida, noon is 9 o'clock in California. I think we got up at like 9 o'clock Florida time. And we were like, what do we do now? And Bernie's like, well, just want to go to Disneyland?
Mm-hmm. That's like the UK visitors coming here.
Uh-huh. All right, what do you think? You want to go up to City Walk now?
I'm good with whatever.
Do you have other people here you're meeting up with, or
Later.
later?
Taking care of.
Oh, not until 6?
Yeah, probably not till then, but that's why I was going to do some typing.
All right, well, I'll get out of your hair and you can work, and then you can.
Either way is fine. We'll figure it out off camera.
Well, I gotta be somewhere.
Yeah.
It's so rare that I have to say that on a Thursday.
I know.
Thursday I'd normally take completely off. Like I don't do anything because that's Brittany's day off usually. So. Hey guys, to all you guys watching, next week we will not be live streaming, at least as of right now. That is always subject to change because I'm married.
Wow. You said that. And I may not be a good source for this conversation, but I don't think that was a good idea.
Oh no, I said that directly to Brittany.
Okay.
Like, you have to understand.
Well, I understand.
We're very transparent when it comes to. For all I know, I've got 5 reservations at Oga's next Thursday.
You might.
So we might have to just because. But yeah, so next week we won't be, but the week after will be, I believe, Hollywood Studios. It's either Hollywood Studios or Magic Kingdom. I'll have to look at the calendar. Oh, hey, there's Captain America.
That's Captain America's seat.
That's the one from the television show.
Yeah, that's not Captain America A or B.
That's the Captain America in between Steve Rogers and Sam.
No, not that one. Not that one. No, they have we rank the different friends of the character. That's the C one. There's an A one you will swear is
Chris Evans.
that he has soldier serum inside of him.
I have a fraternity brother from when I was in college. who looks, if you were to see him, you'd be like, he actually kind of looks like Chris Evans, except for he's got the biggest pair of ears you've ever seen. Like, the only difference is Matt has gigantic ears.
We got Cap and Dr. Doom at the same time. We're not supposed to do that.
Shouldn't they be fighting? Oh, hey, the Green Goblin's out too.
Somebody's on the wrong schedule and it's the building. Okay. I just had to check the clock.
They might just be getting them out as much as they can before it rains.
Maybe.
Because those clouds do look pretty nasty.
But they also have so much of a break in between.
True.
So there should be pirate time in Port Venture, but I haven't seen them. And they appreciate being called pirates. They do not find it a derogatory term.
I mean, pirates. I mean,
Yeah.
you should call them something different. You should call them, instead of pirates, call them buccaneers and see if they get annoyed by it.
Try that. There they are. If they ask where I've been, we don't know.
Where you been?
Where I've been, yes. That conversation might happen.
I'm gonna check the menu real quick at Confisco. Bad time. Pork belly. Sounds good. Okay, it's a normal menu.
They tried to steal umbrellas.
You notice that theme park,
Sorry?
right?
Get right in.
They'll be happy to let you do that if you pay them more.
No, we don't get paid.
I know it's weird, isn't it?
As it were, they won't even serve us anymore. Backward or bars to pay our tab. What kind of pirates do you think we are? We're gonna pay for rum.
Well, maybe you should call yourself something different. He suggested you should call yourself Buccaneers.
Just for a few minutes to get free drinks.
Right.
Pay for my earring. When I
But I'm
That was good.
Humble sailor.
I
Like it.
humble sailor.
we're privateers.
I seen you ran
There
off
you
the
go.
boy.
Well, you know, they typically don't last long. They don't listen very well.
He didn't listen very well. That's a different conversation.
They have more frogs and brains than
It's a problem.
Are we looking to eat in this restaurant? What's the
No,
point?
we are heading out. I'm just hanging out with this, this person with this device. Sorry, I've already been spoiled over in the other side.
There's another side.
Yeah, there's another world that's another dimension they don't let you go to.
What dimension? Please hold
Where
on.
they have you take a chair. It's that where you fall off the end of the world.
I
I promise the world's not flat.
told him to not take his meds with
I
rum.
did get into the rums.
He took his meds with his
I
rum.
did,
That
yeah,
was
I
the
did.
problem is.
I did yesterday have to sing Yo Ho Ho, so that's
What you
possible.
call me?
I did not call you that.
Did you bring us rum?
What? You want the rum?
The rum?
Of course we tasted the rum.
Did you bring us any?
I didn't.
No!
You should be familiar with that. They have liquor license laws.
What's a law?
Yeah, I know. That's why you're behind bars.
What? I'm just hanging out.
Yes.
We've got pirate code. We don't recognize much else.
I know. I've heard that.
We're just hanging out.
What? What?
What? You're feeling good, aren't you? I provide. They get 3 meals a day, an hour of
3 meals a day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whatever scraps. We don't count the rubbish you grab out of the bin and
gonna say I hadn't seen any rats anywhere.
No rats? No, because they stay at the place down the street. Yeah.
I thought that's what she
Yeah, I
was
was going to say
feeding
they
you.
are at the place down the street. I can confirm that. Actually, it's more down the interstate, but yes.
Aircon, who would want that when we're boiling
I
live?
know.
Yeah?
I mean, what pirate wouldn't enjoy some aircon?
Yeah, wanna get in there?
Well, I would enjoy some rum.
Yes, get the girl some rum. She
I
has to say
like
100
that.
How
times.
many times do I have to say that?
100.
All of the time.
allowed?
It's always rum and
Listen, there's a bar right around the corner. Have you
Hello.
Oh, yes, I've been.
Oh! If you figure out how to get
It's all right, I'm real. I'm not
I'm sorry.
secret
Maybe
drink.
she's not.
I think they think that I'm a robot.
Yes, I'm a secret drink.
That's a ride at the rat place.
Please tell me what
They have rides there?
I've had it.
Apparently.
You tell them.
I told them it
Because
was
they don't listen. They
okay.
don't listen to us. So you tell them what you
But
think.
if I were getting ready
No,
for
Buzz,
something
stop.
spooky, I wouldn't try to recycle
No,
it.
You're not going to just leave
That's
it
what I'm
alone.
He's like, what the?
Because I've already tasted some
Are you
beer
really good
already
at picking
today.
them up?
So.
Or do you know any spells?
You know what I found out too?
That's
They got meat in there. Did you know that?
They've got what?
They've got meat in there.
I know they do.
I'm like, how about this?
Something.
I know. It's so
We offended
uppity.
Poseidon.
Well, it's not uppity.
And,
That's just delightful.
It's
He
delightful.
officially decided we're guilty.
So you need that too. You need rum in
I'm
me.
telling
Well,
about
yes, you chase
So
the
now we're
rum
stuck in here.
I'm not
Until we
familiar
can
with
I
that.
do
get
see two
someone to
hands, so
decide
there's one for
who's
rum,
the
one for me.
funniest.
That is a valid point. I mean, the term double fisted, you know, you gotta.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that's fair.
here's how it works.
Got
Now,
a drink in each
the
hand.
person
I can
determining who
appreciate
gets
that.
to be free.
Oh, we telling bad jokes. It's my favorite.
So you get to pick a random category, and we have to each tell a joke about whatever that thing is.
Please laugh.
Please laugh.
Yeah.
Is that part of the script now?
Well, we can't tell jokes that are insulting. That's how we got in here.
Listen,
What's the point here? We're trying to get them out.
Is
that what
just a random category? And we'll call
Okay,
it
pick something. What's your favorite thing? Fish.
Oh, I officially need to leave here.
Oh no.
I'm into swimming.
Oh no.
I think that the
that's not
crime
great.
and punishment are not to scale.
I expect. Oh, very good. That was better.
You go now.
I think I have a fish.
Fish.
I don't think I
Better.
will take.
Ladies, it was always good to see you,
I was
especially
loving
without that negative finger. Yes, I know.
He's gone now.
Am I unaware of that?
They might bring it back later to carry on.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. Because he makes me look good. I like
We just
that.
have to
Okay. I will see you next time. Now, if you wait another 15 minutes, the mayor will come out.
Oh, yeah.
And the mayor will be looking for the pirates. So, because she's heard there was some crimes.
That's funny. I remember coming here in like must have been the late 90s. And like they actually did like more street performances
Yes.
with pirates, but like they were like running from
Yes.
like place to place.
They do that sometimes. Still.
Still? Okay. I haven't seen it in 10
I know
years.
you're going to be shocked by this. I've never seen them in that location before, but I think it's an excellent idea
Where they're at right now?
for today.
Yeah. In the shade.
Yes.
This is good.
They usually have a couple more random shoots once.
That was a sigh in anticipation of the ACs.
I noticed.
I hadn't actually got to it yet. I feel like I sounded like Homer Simpson when he finds a pint of beer. Oh man! I thought Brittany was here for a second. Yeah, that's. Yeah, they're not insulated at all. I thought they'd have double walls, but they don't. Actually, I'm gonna get my drink out of my thing real fast. I forgot that I had a whole bottle of water in the back of this.
especially prepared by a Universal team member.
What is?
Your water.
It is, yeah. She was awesome. I like awesome people.
But yet you hang out with me.
Well,
You're hoping you see potential in maybe.
as Beavis and Butthead would say, you gotta have stuff that sucks to have stuff that's cool.
That's nice. That's why I usually like the pirates. They have their male counterpart makes me look good. The ladies think I'm awesome when he's around. So that's fair.
I'm just pulling her leg, of course.
No, it's still fair. I'm okay with it. I think I'm about to be beckoned away.
Well, the timing would be all right because I actually kind of feel like a jerk.
No, you're good.
Ditching you.
Dude. This is sadly 90% of my income at the moment.
Well, I mean, I always say,
And the other 10% is writing about things that I'm qualified to write about but hurt my head. I had to write another document for our Methodist friends.
that seems to be something that probably you need to take a little bit more seriously than.
Yes, I do.
Then-
I get criticized on podcasts of, you seem just as enthusiastic about how we should treat people as followers of Jesus as you do about food. I'm like, yeah, I think it's a problem too.
Well, you need both.
But
You need,
I am enthusiastic about the first two also.
well, I always say you need both.
We were discussing the proper way that they could resolve the fact that really well-meaning, spiritually mature people greatly disagree about things.
Really.
Yeah, and I reminded them, hold on. The biblical text refers to, sorry to be spiritual on the biblical text refers to Peter and Paul not getting along. And if you read between the lines in Greek, they really didn't get along.
You don't have to read between the lines. You just kind of look at them and say,
if you read between the lines, it's like, oh my God.
yeah, the Greeks were pretty brutal towards each other back in the day.
So, our point was,
So when we went to the Parthenon in Greece for our anniversary, the next day we were telling the guide that we got to go to Mars Rock the day before. And as a spiritual guy, you know Mars Rock.
Yep.
It's where, was it Paul spoke to the
Mars
Greeks?
Hill.
Mars Hill, what was I calling it?
I thought that's what you meant, more you said Mars Rock.
Yeah, it's a big rock. That's why I call it that. But it's obsidian. It's this giant obsidian rock. So Mars Hill. And we were like, yeah, it was really cool, you know. And she was like, oh yeah, well, you know, from the Bible, da 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 da. And then she's like, which is cool enough. And then she's like, then she starts telling us about how like the people that fought against the Greek Orthodox Church were executed there also.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, so good and bad things happen in this place.
That's usually true for
Everywhere you go.
yeah.
All right, let's go out to. So I'm not overtly religious. Like I'm a very big student of history, and I just think it's cool that those things. I mean, it's not really cool that people were executed for disagreeing,
Right.
but that was also 2,000 years ago.
Right.
There was a lot of things they did that was pretty bad 2,000 years ago.
Yep. Always the conversation I always have, so it can be a positive for me here is as much as we dislike the world we live in today, or many aspects of what we live in today, would you have rather have been, this is my standard sermon starter illustration. If you were going to be born a woman, a minority, and with any mental or physical handicap, would you rather be born in the thousands, the 1500s, and 2000s?
Well,
That's not really a conversation.
here's the thing. Like, when you think about it from a historical standpoint, every group was oppressed.
Yep.
Every single one of them for thousands of years.
Uh-huh.
And it was always by corrupt authoritarians.
I think that's fair.
You know? Like,
Who usually started out at the very beginning well-meaning. However, it quickly deteriorates to.
well, it
that-
was never the first one that was the bad one. It was,
Yeah.
their son or like, whatever. And, good afternoon. And, doesn't mean we can't do better.
That's right.
But you know, I've had the luck of traveling a good part of the world, and it never ceases to amaze me how entitled people that were born in the United States, how privileged they are, and they don't see it. Sorry, I'm on my soapbox right now, but
No, you're good. I'm sorry. I started it accidentally. It is my world.
we do live in
Okay.
a.
If you'd like to know where to meet food bloggers at Universal, you just go to the Starbucks in City Walk.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's where everyone goes
There's
to.
3 of them there right now.
Yeah, I mean that's where everyone goes
And I
to.
just want to clarify, there aren't that many of us.
Well, John, every time I've met a food blogger in anywhere, it's been when I'm in any kind of proximity to you.
Yeah, there aren't that many of us.
Actually, I think, yeah, every time. So we met the one guy with the glasses, the black guy at Universal's.
He's at Starbucks right now.
Okay. And then we met the other guy when you were at the Mexican place. I don't know if it's Mexican food or not, but I imagine
Oh,
it
he's
is.
not really a food blogger. He writes the whole book.
Oh, okay.
That's Seth Kapersky. Well, I guess I'm part of the writing team now too. The unofficial guide of Universal.
Okay. Yeah,
Because
it's.
I went over all of the food reviews for this year. So when you go to your local, when you go to your Amazon.com or any source you go to, the purchase tab. Remember, I went through all the reviews for that.
You know what's funny is the very first time I ever live streamed, ever, from a park, was here at Universal. And I got done, and I wasn't done live streaming, I was eating. And I was eating at Bubba Gump's over here.
Oh, sorry.
And, well, what was funny is there was only like 2 or 3 places open here. And Bubba Gump's was one of them. And Rick's Flicks was sitting like catty corner to me.
He does enjoy the Bubba Gumps.
I like Bubba Gump's. I like their shrimp po' boys. I think they're good. You can call me bad taste or whatever. But there was.
I go to Pat O'Brien for theirs, but
I love Pat O'Brien's. That's my favorite. It was closed that day.
Okay.
But there was 2 people live streaming along with me, so there's 3. We were all in Bubba Gump's, and we were all aiming our cameras away from each other.
Yes.
so you could literally watch 3 live streams at the exact same place,
Yep.
with 3 different angles at the exact same time. All right, so it is actually 3 o'clock, and I told the old lady I'd be ready to do some work at 3:30. So.
Well, let's not get in trouble.
Yeah. Are you going to Starbucks?
Starbucks.
I was half tempted to get a pizza at Red Oven before I left, but I'm actually not hungry. I'm surprised.
That's good. I think. That's just that frozen butter.
Could be. So I've only eaten the sandwich today. All right, guys. Those of you, I have completely neglected the chat today. So, guys,
Sorry, everybody.
if you've been hanging out with us, I do apologize. I've kind of not been too interactive with the chat, but I am going to go ahead and end the stream right now. Guys, we will not be back next week, but don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe. We are having a giveaway at 2,500 subs. Also, you can become a member, and we will be doing, actually, we're going to do 2 member live streams, I think, in 2 weeks, plus our regular live stream, kind of to make up for the fact that I didn't do a members live stream today. I believe that will be from, I forget if
Look at me like I have any idea.
I forget if we're at Jumbo House next week, the Polynesian. We're somewhere next, or in 2 weeks, I'm sorry. We're somewhere. So we will catch you guys then. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you soon. Thanks again for hanging out with us. I gotta give it like a minute because everything's delayed. Oh, you're going to this? You're going to?
No, actually, he said one. He went to USF, so I'm going that way.
USF.
Universal Studios Florida.
Oh, okay. I went to USF
Oh, I understand.
for graduate school, so. All right, guys.